I would not be here if Steez didn't drop those balls on this earth. I wouldn't be here if Steez wasn't here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm carrying on his legacy, for real, you know what I'm saying? Along with the gang, but at the end of the day, Joey brought me into Pro Era, but Stilo gave me like that outside belief. Like, I don't know, like that shit is crazy. He had me tapped in, bro, and I felt like I could never get untapped, so. It was around like April like 13th or 11th or something, because I always remember April was the month I had my double platinum hit, for real. Like, you know, I came to the studio, I remember I had an orange shirt on, an orange hoodie on. Like, I dare remember that moment. Like, he was playing me a voice memo because he was like, yo, I've been itching to get back to the studio, so I just been recording over mad shit. So then he did a voice memo to Saba Manab, and I was like, yo, this is retardedly fire, let me get this. So I took his memo, put it into my DAW, and I just built the beat around that joint. And then I was playing Jane for real, you know? His manager, Dion, knew about it. Like, he was like gunning for it super crazy. And I was gunning for it too, but I didn't understand the magnitude of what that record could really do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just saying, I'm like, yo, what's the next one, you know? And then he dropped Plain Jane with 4 songs, and Plain Jane was the one getting the buzz crazy, and then it was even gonna go on Still Striving. They put it on Still Striving, that was the single, yo. Like. All right, so when it comes to producing for myself, it's no boundaries, because it's like I could go from working in terms of just rapping a cappella and making the beat around it, or I could just make the beat first and then hop on it, or sometimes I just come up with I always try to find the hook first, because that's the thesis of the whole entire song. I need to know what I really want to say. Like, if I want to be in my feelings, I'm gonna play these type of chords that's really soft, da-da-da. But if I'm in, say, like a Future mode, when I just want to do trap shit all day, then I'm gonna want I want an arpeggiator, and then, you know what I'm saying, have time, all this type of shit, you know? It all just depends on what feeling I'm really trying to attack, and then it's usually like hook idea, BPM, and then, you know? Stilo, man, Stilo gave us everything, yo. Like, ain't nothing to it, you already know that. Everybody know that. Stilo done gave us everything, you know? He gave me the mentality that I think was today, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's like, spirituality is more of like the puzzle piece to figuring out what you're gonna be in your whole entire life, you know? And I didn't really understand that when I was young. And I used to just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believed in crystals, but I just was like, you know? Until I really just started seeing the look in Stilo eyes when he's telling me about certain crystals. It's just certain moments in terms of synchronicity. Then I see 47 all over the place when Stilo started telling me about it. And I was just like, damn, bro, you really a whole genie. I used to tell him stupid shit for real, like, yo, bro, like, you one of a kind, dog, because I don't know who goes as hard in spirituality as you, for real, you know? When we came out, man, man, we gave the city hope, man, for real. Nobody can tell me that. Nobody can tell me nothing about that. We were the youngest cats coming out and doing shit that the OGs respected off rip. So it's like, we already had that validation walking around like, yo, they real spitters, they real spitters. And then it's like, that music wasn't like we were sitting there consciously thinking like, we need to hit this market or we need to hit this market. We didn't give a fuck about a market. We just wanted to showcase what we had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're coming from Brooklyn, but it's not always nitty gritty with us. We got this type of shit. We got spiritual shit. We got, you know what I'm saying? We amethyst rock stars at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, we brought that third eye shit back in terms of the talking, in terms of the conversations. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I always respect all the artists that was doing it, but we were definitely one of the caretakers of that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like, when Joey dropped 1999, nobody was telling him nothing, man. Nobody still ain't telling him nothing, but then like, nobody telling him nothing. We dropped 1999, I'm 16, 17, we flew straight to London. You know what I'm saying? Before a lot of people, you know? I really wanted something, so when people ask me, yo, what's the album about? Yo, Kirk, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, it is what it is, go check it out for real, you know? It's like something that always leads back to the music for real. And I wanted something really just personal to me. That's why the album has no features. I wanted to be able to prove to everybody that I'm really an artist and I could really, you know, songwrite. That's like the main point of this album, is my songwriting ability. And for me to relate to people, because I feel like a lot of the times I was thinking about having double entendres and being the best rapper and being the best this at the third, instead of just being myself. And then me just eliminating those expectations of having those double entendres every time and this, that, the third, it made me actually have more shit to say. This time I really want to be different with the music. I want to really just be able to really just say how I feel, even if it's simplistic, you know? I try to be as minimalistic as possible in terms of the beats and production, while still giving something that's full, you know what I'm saying? I try to choose and be very meticulous on what I wanted people to hear.